Welcome to my video.
This is Lormelin B. Abidejos. Today, I will be discussing the brain development and cognitive development across stages. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand the development of the children, the theories of Piaget and Vygotsky, formulate your own definition of intelligence, and identify the 4 different theories of language development. First is the importance of social interaction and cognitive development of the children. So, what is social interaction? A social interaction or relation is a fundamental unit of analysis within the social sciences and describe any voluntary or involuntary interpersonal relationship between 2 or more individuals or between groups. For example, greeting a neighbor with a gesture to intensive communication such as negotiation, debate, and public speaking. On Vygotsky's assumption that preschool children will improve their cognitive as well as the language development through the guidance and assistance of adults or more skilled children in doing tasks. My point is to discuss the importance of social interaction and cognitive development of a children. The right socially interactive environment will help children develop strong language skills, creativity, social intelligence, and confidence. Interacting and playing with both peers and adults present an immense amount of learning opportunities for young children. As Vygotsky theorized, the children's cognitive development is explicitly related to language and social interaction. Social interaction from an early age is a key factor in learning to speak effectively for clear communication. It's a big no-no if children have no social interaction. If children have no social interaction, they may experience anxiety and loneliness, impaired brain development in some cases, and as what I have noticed, some children who are lack of social interaction are commonly called as nerd or geek. Second, give ideas on the theories of Piaget and Vygotsky and cite where the 2 theories converge and where they are different. Piaget formulated the theory of formal operational thinking, which demonstrates how the cognitive capacity of the adolescents allows them go beyond the sensible and concrete in order to dwell, or what is abstract, hypothetical, and possible. He proposed that the children progress through the stages of cognitive development through maturation. Vygotsky's theory focuses on the psychological development in children. His theory stressed the importance of culture and language on one's cognitive development. Besides other similitudes, Piaget and Vygotsky share the following. Number 1, genetic. For example, developmental and perspective. Number 2, a dialectical approach. Number 3, a non-reductionist view. Number 4, a non-dualistic thesis. Number 5, an emphasis on action. Number 6, a primary of processes over external contents or outcome. And last is focus on qualitative. Third, in your own words, formulate your definition of intelligence based on the discussion. So, what is intelligence? Intelligence can be defined as the ability to solve complex problems or make decisions with outcomes benefiting the actor and has evolved in life forms to adapt to diverse environment for their survival and reproduction. For me, intelligence can be defined as a wise and a general mental ability for reasoning, problem solving, and learning. If we are wise enough to solve and face problems, then we can call ourselves as intelligent. It's not easy to live a life. We can face difficulties and we need to be wise and able to survive in this massive world. Fourth, discuss the four different theories of language development. 1. The nativist perspective. 2. The cognitive development theory perspective. 3. The behaviorist perspective. And 4. The interactionist perspective. The nativist perspective, it was the language we've been using since infant, or called as an inborn language. For example, the baby born as a Filipino, therefore he or she is expected to talk as a Filipino. It is the language you use since you were born. Through hypothesis testing, children use natural mechanisms to teach themselves various aspects of language use. It is because we understand our native language and it is easy for us to translate different language and clearly understand. 2. Cognitive development. It is stated that this development is contrast from nativist perspective. It is learning and processing of information, our thinking and knowing. Cognition involves language, imagination, thinking and reasoning, problem solving and memory. Our cognitive skills help us organize what we know and generalize that knowledge into other areas. According to Piaget, language appears when one has the ability to represent symbols in the mind. This leads to the creation of words, which leads to language acquisition. Number 3. Behavioral perspective. It believes that infants learned oral language from other human role models through a process involving imitation, reward, and practice. According to Kotter and Ritzel, human role models is an infant's environment provide the stimuli and rewards. We obtained our behavior and even language from our parents or someone we encounter in our daily life. Number 4. The interactionist perspective. As I mentioned in behavioral perspective, some we encounter or someone we talk to, or as we interact different people, we learn different language. For example, I met an American person or an Indian, therefore I learned their languages. So, development must be studied. Thank you so much.